Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024, and it is a day C for instrumentals. It's a day 1. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I'm so happy that you guys are here in school. I love the fact that you guys are going to bring that amazing energy despite the fact that summer is looming. So that's great. Now, don't forget, be respectful, be responsible, and show that you are ready to learn, ready to be the best version of yourself. Those are our 3 expectations here at our school. By now, I think you guys have that all memorized. The question is, how are you showing it, right? We can say it all that we want, but how are you going to show it? What does respect look like to yourself as well as to others? What does responsibility look like with the things that you can control? Yes, that means your words, not just words that you put out, but also the meaning of those words. So if you say you're going to do something, you ought to work hard to keep that promise, right? And finally, show your readiness, ready to be the best version of yourself. So what does that look like, right? There are both kinds of wolves battling within us. We can reflect the wolf that is not kind, the wolf that is not thoughtful, that's not mindful, that's not respectful. We can, okay? But we can also reflect the wolf that is thoughtful, that is kind, that is loving, caring, and encouraging. The one that wins is the one that you pay attention to, that you nurture, that you feed. Okay, it is possible for us to be either. The one that ultimately wins is the one we pay attention to, and the one we truly feed and allow to grow and become the dominant wolf. Okay, and whoever that wolf is going to become who we are, how we act. Right? So what I want you guys to do today is think about how you are taking care of yourself and which version of yourself you really want to show to the world. I said this many times, this world out there has a lot of great things. The world has a lot of great funny things. It offers a lot of opportunities for you to get engaged in. There's a reason why we take field trips. Right? We're in the thick of field trip season, and the reason we have field trips is because we know that the world has a lot to offer. But the world is just kind of like us. There's a lot of great things out there, and then there are some things out there that aren't so great. And the things that aren't so great about the world out there can really be changed by kids like you. Because not only should you show respect, responsibility, and readiness at John Beck, you ought to take it out into the world as well. Okay? The moment you can take that respect, responsibility, and readiness out into the world is really when you've arrived, when you get it, when you actually get it. Okay, and how do you show that respect, responsibility, and readiness? Well, through love, care, and encouragement. So that's what I want you guys to do once again. Not only think about what the expectations are for yourself here at the school, but think about what it looks like outside of school, when you're at home, when there are things in the world that you don't like, that you know that are wrong. How do you handle things with respect? How do you handle things with responsibility? How do you handle things that show that you're ready to be the best version of yourself? And this is going to be especially hard when you're confronted with best friends and friends out there in the world who might do things and try to get you involved in things that you don't think are right. What do you do? How do you turn them down in a respectful way? How do you take responsibility for you and your own actions in a respectful way? How do you show, nonetheless, that as much as you love your friends, you will never compromise on the best version of yourself? Okay? So that's today. Today I want you to think about what you do here and what's expected, and how do you export that out into the world? Because if you do it, and 400 other kids do it, our immediate community immediately gets better. Okay? So yeah, you have the power of changing our world. All right, no special announcements. Just want to share, however, that Friday is our bike rodeo. So once again, if you are signed up officially for the bike rodeo, you'll want to make sure that you bring your bike as well as a bike helmet. to the school on Friday morning, and we've got our schedule for the morning. By now, you should know the courses and the stations for the bike rodeo. Get to know that through the video that I've sent to your parents, and yeah, I think we're going to have a good time. But just don't forget about that, because I know we were building up to that last Friday, and then we got rained out. So don't forget, it is now this Friday. All right. If nobody else has told you this, I want you to hear it from me. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Go ahead and spread that message to others, to yourself. Find those who you don't even get along with. Figure out how do you show love? How do you show care? And how do you encourage them anyways? All right. I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day.